Hi, everyone. We are live. Thank you so much for being here today. And thank you to I'm Wisdom Seeker Joan, and I want to welcome my very special guests, Scorpio Sun Tarot and Psychic Jean.
Hi, everybody.
Jean's going to be riding shotgun helping me out a little bit today. But I'm so thrilled that so many people are here already. And I'm just going to say hello to a few of you. Um, and thank you so much for coming. Leona, Della, Jackie Jacaranda, thank you so much. Empress and Cat Goddess, Caroline Loving Life, Richelene Divine. Um, Thank you all so much for being here today.
Hi, everybody.
CJ, yeah. And as we let a few more people come in, Scott, tell us what you've been up to lately. What's going on in your life?
Just trying to get stuff together. So I eventually want to move, and I'm thinking about moving about 2 hours away. So I do have to have some things in line before I can do that. But I'm hoping maybe by March, maybe. So that's really what has been on my mind and my thoughts lately. But I've been doing lives. I've had, a few collaborations in the past week or so that have been really great. So, yeah.
That sounds great. And and it's Scott's birthday on Friday on Halloween. So everyone say happy early birthday to Scott. And Jean, what's going on with you?
Well, as I was sharing backstage, I just finished a psychic fair on Sunday and I did a workshop on ascension or what is ascension. And it went very well. The whole day was really fun. Sometimes you just never know how it's going to go. Everything went like clockwork. And I was really thrilled with the outcome. And then I have another psychic fair on Saturday, this coming Saturday, the 1st. And I'm not doing a workshop, which is like, whew, it's like I can just go and have fun, like those workshops. I'm like making sure I'm ready, make sure I have all the stuff. And, it's a little bit of extra pressure, especially my workshop was like at the end of the day. It was at 4 o'clock. I'm like, I hope I'm not tired or my voice is cracking, but it went
Wow.
well. Yeah.
Yeah, to wait for that until the end of the day, kind of
It,
hanging over you. But I'm really glad it went well. That's kind of uh, the season for all of these things in your area of the country. So that's pretty cool. And I'm happy to be here. I was saying backstage, I took a nice walk this morning, a little earlier than usual. Just kind of thought, oh, let's get it over with earlier. Get it over with early. And I do my usual walk, which I go down to, there's a big church, a big cathedral, and I just go in there and meditate for a couple minutes and then walk out. And as I was going to cross the street, there was this man. He looked kind of like he might have been a homeless guy. And he said, "Are you going into the church?" And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Well, pray for my friend Samantha. She's in the hospital. It's not too far away. And they say she's only got a couple days to live." And he was really broken up about it. I said, "I'd be happy to pray for Samantha." And so he told me about her and what was going on. And I just thought, well, that was why I wanted to get going a little bit early today. So just another little coincidence that it's like always pay attention to those little suggestions that you get. So with that underway, let's get into this. We're going to be taking questions at random and seeing what we can do. And thank you for, if you can, to write your questions in all caps. So let's start with Della Mala. Hi, how are you? What do you see happen in my life for the end of the month and the next one? Anything popping up exciting or unusual? Well,
and and
go ahead.
Della, please say hello and let us know that you're
Yes,
here. That would be great. We want to make sure that everybody, the who we are reading for, is here. Your energy is with us.
yes.
Yeah.
And
Daniela, please say hi for us.
next up will be Cat Goddess and Richelene Divine, if you two could also let us know that you're here.
I'm not seeing Daniela.
Okay.
Cat Goddess is here.
Okay.
Let's do that. We will start with you. I'd like to know what I can potentially expect for the month of November or around that time frame. I can't guarantee times and dates, but I will tune in and we'll see what we get. Okay.
So there's no specific subject, so I'm just going to do spiritually, like energetically and spiritually. So I do see you hibernating, Cat Goddess. I do see you preparing, and maybe I see you warming the home. I don't know if you like to do incense or if it's more of essential oils, but like that warm clove, cinnamon, and pumpkin pie spice and poultry seasoning, like these warm. Oh, it's muddling spice. Is that what it is? I think it's called muddling spice. And I just see you warming the home and filling your home with aromas that are comforting and soothing. I see you snuggling with a blanket and a big, fluffy, floppy pillow, and watching some movies. And I see you working hard during the day and then coming home and resting in the evenings. But I feel like you might even enjoy this time of year, even though we're all slowing down and, settling in a little bit. I do, and I feel like you like to do crafts, and I see books around you as well. So I get a very warm, fuzzy feeling for you. How about you, Scott?
Okay, so I am just pulling this one deck out here. But I pulled the Fool for you, Cat Goddess.
Oh.
So I think there's some new opportunities that are going to be coming in. So, just if you have any opportunities that are, coming to you, why not take the chance if it doesn't hurt you or anybody else? That's how I look at the Fool card. So it's a rare opportunity that's coming in for you. So I think November is going to be a good month for you. Now, you did get 2 knights. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is about slowing down and just enjoying yourself, enjoying the time that you have, to yourself, and also plotting your course by achieving or for achieving your goals. So whatever goals that you have, keep going, but slow down a little bit and plot those out and have a plan. Okay. And then you've got the Knight of Cups. And I look at the Knight of Cups as loving vibrations coming in from spirit and just, an overflowing amount of love. And love is the highest vibration. So I see that, coming in for you. And it's only your responsibility to accept it. That's all you have to do is to accept it. And then you give it to other people. So you accept it for yourself, have that self-love and self-care, and then you're able to give to others. I also pulled for you, let this be your sign. So I do think that signs and messages are important for you for coming in. So watch for those. And then you got the Purpose card. So just follow your life purpose in all that you do, and that will make you happy, and that will, make sure that you're on the right track. Doesn't mean you're not going to have any ups and downs, because we all have ups and downs. We all have speed bumps, but it's our purpose to make those into higher vibrations so that we can, be content. So that's what I got.
Beautiful.
Hey, Joan, do you mind if I make Scott large and then put us back? Because he's right in that spot the next time he does his cards. Is that okay with you?
Sure, that's just
Okay.
fine.
All right.
And Cat Goddess, when I tuned in, I got the image of you as a cat, but you're flying. You're an orange cat, and you're flying, and you've got a cape on, and you've got goggles on. And I was a little confused about what this all meant. Oh, and you also in your one of your paws, you had a Tootsie Pop, an orange, like an orange sucker, an orange Tootsie Pop. So it's like, we're getting closer to the holidays and everything, and things can be kind of stressful, but you're going to be this cool cat that's rising above it all and protecting yourself, from whatever chaos or whatever is going on down here. You're just above it all, not out in outer space, but you can still see what's happening, but you're not going to get too involved in it. And you've got your Tootsie Pop because as a reminder of the sweetness of life and to cling to that. And when I went to my cards, I got the owl, which is always a wonderful card. Your intuition is correct. Follow your inner wisdom without fail. And that will help you get through whatever tumult is, coming in the world or wherever. And from the Archangel deck, I got Archangel Uriel, who's saying success through action. And I think this relates back to making an affirmative decision to be the cat, put on the goggles and the cape, and like sort of float above it all. And that can help lead to a successful unfolding of the next weeks and months for you. So I hope that, let's see, what did she say? I have to have an orange cat. Oh, I used to have an orange cat. He passed away. Oh, he was so young.
Oh.
So sorry. Well, maybe he's watching out over you because it was very specifically an orange cat. Wow.
And she also said it was pretty much setting that intention specifically for it to be more of the energy for the month, the cozy and the mulling spice. And thank you for the assist, Cindy. She said mulling spice. I knew it sounded something like that. I'm like muddling spice. But yeah, so thank you for the feedback, Cat Goddess. And I love your name. And I wonder if we know you as another name, but that's okay.
Cool.
Are you Cat Mama Meow? I don't know if you are.
No, they are
okay.
Two separate ones. Okay. Well, Richleen said that she is here. And after Richleen, let's go with Edward Kenneth and then Joanna Lydia Lula. Edward and Joanna. So if you have time and are here, let us know that you're here. But next up is Richleen Divine. Hi, Scott and Jean. Please, can I have a message from ancestors who want to give me a message? Okay. We'll see what we can bring in.
So, Richleen, I'm getting that you are picking up on your signs and synchronicities. It's almost like you have this little whisper inside of your heart, and it's like your guidance is coming through inside of your heart. Like you just have like I wouldn't say a gut feeling. It's coming from higher. It's almost like if you were to ask yourself a question, you would know the answer. Like it's almost like you feel like you're being guided, and they want you to know that it's them. They want you to know that you are here for a reason, as a culmination of all of us together, and that you have a very important role, and that you are very much loved, and they really love your the light and your focus on developing spiritually. So that's what I have. How about you, Scott?
All right. So Richelina got the Eight of Cups, and this is walking away from something that no longer resonates. So it would be good for you to just cast aside something old. Maybe, that this could be cleaning or, doing something to get rid of something that no longer resonates, because it should be easy to find out what it is because it no longer resonates with you. So that way you're bringing in new energy. Jean was talking about going with the details, your gut feeling, and how it's even more than that. That's the high priestess, I believe, coming in. The high priestess is observing. She observes, and then she wisely brings in the information so that she can make the next action. So for me, this is you, and just observing and making the right actions, for what you want in life and how you want to go forward. You do have a big change coming, and this is the death card, but as most of you know, this is not a literal death. This is change, transition, transformation, and this is for you to use what you've learned through the high priestess to make a change in your life. So make that change, and I think that good things will, happen for you. Your oracle cards, you got the healer. So that is one change that you need to make during this time right now with the death card, is you need to heal. So it says, I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. You have to bring healing to yourself first, and then you bring it to others, like I was talking about earlier. But you've got this. And I've got one more card for you. It's the flow card. So stay in the flow. Yeah, just release your expectations of what you want to happen. Instead, just keep swimming and let source and spirit give you the answers, and they'll be greater than anything that you could have imagined anyway. And that's what I got.
She said she just finished a meditation class with Val. So all of that made sense.
Perfect.
Awesome.
Rishlene, when I tuned in, the image I got, I was looking for one of your ancestors, and I don't know if you are aware of it, but at least who I got was someone, he was in a Union uniform, riding on a horse, carrying the American flag in the Civil War. And I just watched him and was trying to ask, okay, what message do you have? And I got, just do your part. You don't have to, you're not responsible for the war. Just do your part day to day. And don't, stand up for your standards and everything, but the whole war isn't on your shoulders. Just do your part. And that's all he really had to say. But I was impressed by, you think of a Civil War soldier, that there'd be all kinds of angst and whatever, but no, it was just a long ride on a horse, and he was doing his part, which at that day was to hold the flag while he was riding and kind of lead his men or whatever. But I'd be curious to know if you have any knowledge of a Civil War soldier in your ancestry. And when I went to cards, I got the Archangel Jeremiah, who's saying, pay attention to signs, symbols, and synchronicities. And that's always good. And I got the Robin, new growth and potential is on the horizon. Reach out and embrace it. So that's wonderful. And I also got the Knight of Pentacles, and he's the slow knight, but he's got money. So maybe if whatever's going on in your life involves, real earth energy, the pentacles, the grounding types of things. Maybe it's literally money coming toward you. It might not be coming really fast, but it's coming. So that's what I got. I hope that made some sense to you. But it was fun to talk to the soldier. Let's see. Next, we're going to have Edward and Joanna. Oops, did Edward say whether he's here?
I think I saw him. Yes, he's here.
Great, great, great. Thank you. Can I get a general read from SGs for the coming month? I'm not sure. Oh, spirit guides. Got it, got it. Thank you very much.
No problem.
And Johanna, just say hello. I don't think I saw her. I heard, yeah, Johanna's here. Thank you.
Okay, good.
And they're making a suggestion, Edward, to simplify your surroundings, maybe even clear out or organize and put away some things. I'm not sure if you have like many projects that you're working on, but they're saying to calm your surroundings. And even if you have like loud pictures or loud blankets, if you know what I mean, like um, really busy, they're saying to pay attention to the energetic frequency of the pictures, the textiles, and the um, items around you, where that may have been stimulating for you. Now it's a little overwhelming, and they just want you to know you are very sensitive, and you have a creative desire, that you are at your best when you are creating with your hands. I don't know if you write music or if you write, poems, or if you write in a journal, if you write stories, but something to express yourself. And if you're not writing, perhaps coloring, painting, sculpting, something with your hands. You are at your best when you're in your creative flow, and that's what they recommend, to find that peace and tranquility and contentment inside. How about you, Scott?
Yeah, I've got pretty much the same thing. You got the 10 of Wands. This is overwhelm. So this could be those noises. This could be those things that Jean was just talking about, that are being overwhelming to you. So the best thing to do is to change it. You have free will. So change it into, something positive. Let go of some of those responsibilities or those things that are loud and distracting. And you have a big change coming up as well. You got the positive wheel of fortune here. And I always look at it as a positive change. So look forward to this happening and, celebrate like this person is celebrating here, or people. I'm not sure which it is. I think it's just one person with 4 legs. That's cool. And 4 hands. So that they have that much to give, and you have a lot to give. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You've also got the Ace of Swords, which is clarity. So just this is a new beginning as well. So you got change and then a new beginning coming in. And then I pulled for you a new chapter. Look at this. Wow. So you definitely have something new coming in here for you.
He
And
said he's getting ready to move. He's packing up. He's moving. So all of that is correct.
that's right. He is getting ready to move. I remember that. This says when things, I'm going to have to read it this way. When things seem to be falling apart, be aware that things may be coming together in new ways that suit the next phase of your life even better. So things are going to get even better for you. You also got the mirror, and this is just self-reflection. And Jean said something about being a writer as well. This says writer underneath, and she's writing down and reading about mirror work and doing soul work, through the mirror. And you can do that by talking to yourself in the mirror and complimenting yourself. But you need to have that self-love and that self-care. and bring that into the new chapter that's coming in. And that's what I got.
Cool. When I tuned in Edward, I saw an orange. And an orange is this wonderful treasure, but it's hard to get into because you have to peel it. And it was showing me something about the participatory nature of it. So whatever treasure that you're going through or going after, it's like you need to put your own stamp on it and do it your own way. Because they were showing me, well, you can peel it down this way, you can peel it in the round, you can cut it open. There's all these different ways to do it. And it's pretty much, I think the message was, whatever is coming next, you will be happier if you don't just say, this I'm just going to do it the traditional way or something, that you're going to put your own flair or your own stamp on whatever it is, and that will it'll bring it to a better level, and will be more acceptable and just kind of better for you. So anyhow, I guess you're a creative orange peeler or whatever. But when I went to cards, I got the Archangel Sandalphon, who's saying center and ground. And with all the changes happening with moving, that it's probably a good thing to practice that. I also got the crane. You'll soon enter into a beneficial partnership. Luck and longevity bless this union. So that's kind of cool. And this one is a sandhill crane, and they almost went extinct, but now they're back. So there's also that, like maybe this friendship or this partnership or this union is something kind of a rare bird, something precious. That's what it is, that's coming your way, and it might lead to the 10 of Cups, which is fruitfulness and prosperity. This is the only card that has all three generations and dogs in the family. So whatever this partnership from the crane is, it might lead to a feeling of family and stability and fruitfulness for you. So I hope that all works out. But thank you for asking. Thanks for your question. Wonderful. And now, Johanna Lydia Lula, thank you for letting us know you're here. And Johanna is asking, do my spirit guides want me to reality shift? Ooh.
Well, it's not really what they want you to do. What they can do is offer, invite, pose, consideration, guide, and breadcrumbs. So if you are feeling, and this is an instance of the answer is in the question, because you wouldn't be asking the question about shifting your reality if it wasn't something that you feel, has been brought to your attention, or for you to consider, or that you keep hearing about, or it's not whether they want you to. You have free will here as a human, and your soul is the one you need to listen to, your own gut instinct. If you feel that there's opportunities and information that's surrounding this subject for you, then it would be for you to consider. It's not that they want you to, but if you feel like you're being guided to. So let me just check with my pendulum, because maybe it was in the wording there. So is Johanna being guided towards shifting? No. Is Johanna being guided to evolving and becoming more aware? And I don't know if shifting, maybe it's a little bit of a language or words for me, but evolving, opening up and raising your vibration, perhaps practicing that altered state of consciousness, that meditative connection with spirit, I don't know about shifting reality, but I think that if you mean evolving and moving into more of a light type of frequency and energy. Um, I don't know, Johanna, if that makes sense to you. How about you, Scott?
I agree. It's like when you're asking for a reality shift, um, if your guides want you to do that, that to me is exactly what Jean just said. And that's going to a higher state of consciousness, right? So I believe that they do want you to do that. You got the death card. So this again is not a literal death. This is a transformation, transition, and change. Okay, so yeah, they want you to definitely do something different in order to connect with spirit. And you got the Six of Cups here. This is nostalgia, and also it can be a gift that's being given to someone, or a gift that's being given to you. And I think that's what it is. I think the gift is from spirit, and they're giving that to you. When you shift your consciousness, I think that shadow work is something great that you can do. A lot of people don't like the word shadow or anything like that, but I love it because you get in there and you really look and see what you need to change in your life, and then you're able to change it, and then your life becomes better. So this would be a shift too, I believe, in your consciousness. Your oracle cards, I've got stay true. So stay true to yourself no matter what you do, and stay true to spirit. And also meditation. So this will help you to get to the next level as well. It says, I meditate daily to allow universal wisdom to flow through me. Okay, so meditating will help you as well. And that's what I got.
That's a beautiful card, Scott.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. When I tuned in, I'm wondering if reality shift means raising your vibration, or if it means like a timeline shift.
Mm.
So I kind of I'll get into that, but I'll show you the cards, and I think this is kind of a yes. I got the satellite symbol, which is turn on your light. So
Mm.
increase your light, go, be the satellite. And then I got the nuthatch, which is stay grounded and welcome a new knowledge and perspective that's coming to you. And I think in either way, they're the ones who they can climb up the tree, or they can climb down the tree and see things from a different perspective. So it's like, as Jean was saying, it's not that your guides want you to do that, but if you choose to do it, it will give you, you will learn things. Your soul will grow and learn things, because you'll see things from a different perspective. And if you do decide to do it, I got the Chariot. So things will be moving fast too. So it'll be a period of rapid growth and development for you. But then I had to get in with let's just do it with Pendulum, is making this change for Joanna, in her best interest. Yes. After she makes this change, will she be happy that she did so? Yes. So that's what I got. So yeah, let us know what happens. I think this sounds really interesting, Joanna. And
I
thanks for
know
the
it does. It
yeah.
does. And I hope we got the message right. And Deanna Robinson says, I love these messages, right? They're for everybody. They
Yes.
are. So even if it's not your question, it's important to listen for any little clues that might resonate with you too.
Great. I forgot to call three more, so let's go from sort of in the middle of the group. Empress, Deanna Robinson, 2377. Oops. Comments. All of a sudden, my view of the comments has disappeared. Oh, there we are. Whew. Empress, Deanna, and Sunrise Jesus, let us know if you are around. And
They're Empress and Deanna are both here.
okay, let's start with Empress. Hello. May I know, will my person marry me this year, or do you see any commitment from him? Okay, wonderful. Let's see what we can do.
I'm going to ask if you're going to accept an offer or a proposal, because you're here and it's your energy. And that'll tell us what you want to know. For Empress, will she be, let me just say, before December 31st of 2025, will Empress be accepting a proposal? It's a maybe. It's a maybe. I think he's thinking about it. By February 14th of 2026, will Empress be accepting a proposal? It looks like it looks like it may be Valentine's Day or around there. I'm not, and it's almost like they're thinking about it. They're thinking about it. They're waiting for the perfect moment. And sometimes, if the moment comes up, then it'll happen. If it doesn't, it'll wait. But whatever it is, it's worth the wait. It really, really is, to be surprised. How about you, Scott?
Yeah, so I got the Prince of Wands for you, and this is a passionate, creative, full of desire prince that's coming in. So I do think that, this is a good relationship that you have. Now, this prince can be a little bit reckless sometimes. So you have to watch out for recklessness and just to make sure you're taking things slow and steady, like we were talking about earlier. And then you got the judgment card. So are you following your life judgment or your life purpose in everything that you're doing? Because the judgment card is the life purpose card. Okay, so make sure you are on the right track. And it seems like you are, but doing a spirit check is a good thing. Do that spirit check and, make sure that you are on the right path and that you're fulfilling your life purpose, and you can fulfill your life purpose with this person. Then I think you'll see clearly, and you've got a new opportunity with the Ace of Swords. So I think you're going to, yes, I think this is something that's going to evolve into possibly even marriage, but a very good commitment. It may take a little time, like Jean said, but just have patience, and your cards are very favorable. For your oracle, ooh, okay. So I got the power of silence. So maybe letting him come to you and doing some isolation, and just like I said, with your life purpose here, and making sure you're on the right track. And then you got find your bliss. Yes, you got to find what makes you happy. Make sure it's making you happy along with making him happy. There's an equal thing. It says, I am following a path I love and am fully aligned to my soul purpose. All right, so be on that path that you love. And if that's the path with him, then I think you're on the right track. That's what I got.
She said, I'm giving him the silent treatment right now. She's not talking to him.
Card.
Okay.
Oh, my word. Well, I used my pendulum and got what Jean did, that the proposal won't come in 2025, but in 2026. But then I went to the cards and I got the Archangel of Clarity, who's saying rest, reflect, and recharge. So take this period, kind of knowing that, this is likely to happen, to just kind of rest and reflect. And is this exactly what you want? And are there things that you two can work out before then. And then I got the Raven. The universe is calling you to notice important synchronicities. So this is another thing you can ask the universe, show me, is this the right decision? I want this guy to, or this person to propose, is saying yes going to be the right thing for me? And ask for signs to kind of bolster so that, so that the clarity that you come to is that you have some signs that say yes, this is going to be good. But as far as he goes right now, I got the Hanged Man. He's just kind of can't decide, kind of hung up. So that's or maybe he's just feeling all tied up because he's getting the silent treatment now. But that's kind of where he is now, and you can kind of oh yeah. Yeah, so he might be just a little hung up right now, but that'll come along. So that's what I got. Thank you. That was kind of fun, Empress. We wish you the very best. And I did see that Deanna Robinson is here. Can you tell me if you see a breakthrough with finances, a job, and maybe if I miss him so much? And maybe my boyfriend, I miss him so much. Does he want to tell me anything, any guidance? I'm wondering, is your boyfriend on the other side?
There's another question here. Oops. And she said her boyfriend passed away on December 30th, 22.
Okay, got it.
She phrased it differently. Do you want me to pop it up and see if it makes... Boyfriend passed in December, also not been able to get a job, I'm concerned. So,
okay.
Yeah, I think that includes everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I don't know if we can do all of those questions. So if either of you want to just pick one of those, that would be fine too.
Yeah, and Sunrise Jesus, if you're here, please say hello. And I'm not sure if they're still here, so we may need to pick
another
a couple more.
Okay.
I'm so sorry for your loss there, Deanna. And I do feel as though he was your person. I feel as though you guys were almost like common law. I'm not sure how long you were together, but I feel like you were very committed to one another. And it is a huge loss and trauma for you. Especially at the end of the year there, right around the holidays. He just wants you to know that he loves you, babe. I don't know if he called you babe, but that's what I heard. And I don't know if he was shorter than you, but like they're showing me Sonny Bono. So I'm thinking of shorter. I don't know if that means, I don't think he looks like Sonny Bono, but that's kind of what I felt like because I said babe. And then Sonny Bono came up, so I don't know if he was shorter than you. That was sort of like what was sticking out. But he wants you to know that he's going to wait for you, no rush. He's not leaving you, and it's almost like you two were destined to be together. And he wants you to be happy. He wants you to move on and date other people. He may also send somebody your way. And he says, do what makes you happy. He's telling me you're very beautiful. You have a very gentle touch, a very compassionate touch. I don't know if you work with the elderly, if you work with children, or if you work with pets, but you have such a kind and gentle disposition, and you're very gentle and very kind. So somebody who has, patience and a very gentle touch. So that would be some of the areas I'm looking around. But he's saying, just be you. Just be you, Deanna. He says, you shine, you're magic. And he's saying that you have all the qualities it takes. Be yourself. And if you see somebody who or if you feel that there's a need somewhere, step up and say, "Hey, do you need somebody to do this?" Or, you know, but I do see you being very kind, very gentle, very patient, a little soft spoken. But he's saying after you get to know her, she's not as soft spoken. But yeah, and he's saying that he's always right there beside you, and he wants you to be happy. He wants you to be happy in a another relationship. So I don't know if you're dating somebody else right now, but he wants you to be happy. He's saying you deserve to have that love and companionship in your life, not to wait. So how about you, Mr. Scott?
Oh, before Scott steps in, there are 3 people that I've got: Matt Wood, B4E, Nancy Riker, 7916, and Tinkerbell, R1U. If you could let us know if you're here, you will be the next 3. Excuse me, Scott, you go ahead.
Oh, no problem. So I got the job part, but I'm getting the job information from the boyfriend. Okay, so Deanna, the first card, and nice to meet you, by the way. I don't think I've seen you before. So this is the Knight of Swords, who's coming in fast. Okay, and this is usually fast energy, and I say to slow down, but in this case, I think a job is coming in for you fast. So just keep your eyes open, and look for the signs, and keep looking. Okay, because you also got the World, and this is the beginning of the new cycle. Right, so something good is definitely coming in for you. I think this is the job. And so it also says completion, wholeness, fulfillment, triumph. So, good things coming in for you with your job situation. Oh, it's pronounced Dina. Okay, sorry about that, Dina. All right, and then I've got for you, look here, the 3 of coins. So this is working with others to possibly make money. I think what this is you should ask around to your friends, Dina, if they, know of something that maybe, is something that they do for work, and you could, maybe there's an opening there. Ask around, ask your friends, network, and there's nothing wrong with that. And so those are the tarot cards I've got for you. Oh, interesting. Your body is like a book. That's interesting. It also has a butterfly here, so a change is approaching. And it looks like an eagle or a hawk. I'm not sure which, but there's a beautiful bird up there symbolizing messages from spirit. Your next card you got is, it's time to leave the old behind. Yeah, so your boyfriend is saying he's always going to be with you. Okay, he's always going to be with you. But it's like Jean was saying, it's time to leave things behind, that, and to fully embrace a new cycle going on. So, yeah, this is a rebirth card. So good luck to you. And that is what I've got.
Yeah, Dina, when I tuned in, I was getting first of all, I could tell how much your boyfriend loved you. My heart chakra really lit up, but then my solar plexus chakra really lit up. And I think that was him telling you to trust your gut. Don't second guess yourself too much, that you have a good sense of inner knowing, and just like I think you said in the chat that you've been dating someone, but he's not the one. So good for you. Trust your gut and go forward with that way. So he said about the job and everything too. It's going to work out. Not in November, but in December is the indication I was getting as far as the job went. And when I went to cards, I got from the Archangel deck perspective, zoom out and relax. It's and I think relax and be self-confidence, knowing everything that you have to give, whether and what you have to offer, whether it's in a relationship or in a job situation. Be confident in your abilities and what a benefit that you could be to another person or an organization. And then I also got the turkey feather for Thanksgiving time. Honor your own time of harvest and offer your gifts and blessings as a service to others. So, what can this mean? Well, you're offering your gifts and services as far as a potential job. Um, so, think rather than going like begging for a job, think of it in terms of, you'll be so lucky to get me because you have all these gifts to give them and you can see the potential where, oh, yeah, with my skills, I could fit in here and do this or do that. And just walking in with that kind of attitude that this is something that I really want, but I think it'd be a good match. I think we could really work well together. And I think it could be beneficial for your company. And I think you'd be, unsaid, I think you'd be really lucky to get me. And that works for the relationship side of it too. And speaking of, as far as the cards went, I got the Knight of Cups, who is this wonderful man on a knight on a white horse with bringing love. So that's in your future too. So just kind of know. Oh, and did I say I didn't see the job in November, maybe December or early January. So that was the only timing thing, but don't quote me on that. Anyhow, I wish you the very, very best, and I hope it all works out. Thanks for stopping by. And let's see, I think Nancy Riker said that she's here.
Yeah, Nancy and Tinkerbell are here. We haven't heard
Okay.
anything from Matt Wood. Matt Wood, if you're still here, say hello.
Okay, let's do Nancy. Can you ask Spirit about my new connection with Ronaldo? All right.
Well, I'm not good at these cards, but I pulled one of these romance cards and it said separation. And it said, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So he may not be Mr. Right, but he may be Mr. Right now. Let me check with my pendulum. It's almost like yeah, it's undetermined, but there's questions around it, and it may be why you're asking. But it's a good way for you to decide how you feel, how the energy feels, what is important to you. Are you making compromises? Are you making concessions? I'm sorry, Nancy. I'd love to tell you he's Mr. Right, but it's not. It's just maybe not right now. I don't know. Oh, she's saying yes. Okay. Yeah. I doesn't mean you can't have a wonderful relationship. It's just not the one. I don't know how to say that. Or it's undetermined at this point. Go ahead, Scott. Sorry. Wasn't real clear.
Oh no, you're fine. So yeah, I'm getting the same type of energy that Jean was getting. You got the King of Coins, and this is a mature male, like a businessman, provider. He may already have a lot on his plate, and this might not just be the right time. What you can do is enhance your friendship. Okay. And you got the Six of Coins. This is generosity. Be generous to him and your other friends, and, make sure that they are giving back as well. And that can, evolve into something maybe later. But going back to what Jean said again, you've got the Page of Cups. Now, the page is very sensitive. It's about emotions with the cups, and a sensitive page. So this might be too sensitive of a relationship to be more than a friendship. He lives at a distance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. So really try to get to know him better and then go from there. But I think a friendship might be more well suited than a relationship. You got expansion. So expand your search, for others, and look in your friendships and see if there's anyone that interests you. You also got one next step, right? So just take it step by step. Just take it slow and don't rush so that you won't stumble. Okay. And that's what I got.
Wonderful. This was so funny. Jean, when I tuned in, I got positive for now, but not forever. And right after that came to me, you said, maybe not Mr. Right, but Mr. Right now. And I just kind of laughed because it was the same energy. Not a bad person. It's just not the long-term person. And when I went to cards, I got the Archangel of Patience, who says, trust the process. So there's something positive about this relationship because it's helping you trust the process of unfolding to whoever Mr. Forever is going to be, and to see what you like, what you don't like in this person. Can you do the long distance relationship or not? All those, it's a wonderful learning thing. And it's not like he's a bad person. It's just not the Forever, Mr. Forever. From the bird deck, I got the Osprey. Your success is at hand. Allow abundance to flow to you effortlessly. The Osprey is an amazing fishing bird. So this means there's more fish in the sea for you, and you're able to go get them out. And from the tarot deck, I got the Eight of Wands. So I think this kind of reinforces that there's good things, but you're still kind of working on it. It's kind of the master craftsman putting effort into it to make sure everything is just right. And then all the abundance and all the right things flow. So I'm sorry that we didn't hear wedding bells this time, but it's better. It's a wonderful step on the way to your final destination, I think. So thank you for asking. And then Tinkerbell is our next and probably final question here. Greetings. Are there messages from my mom, Dora, who passed away in September 2014, or my friend Dick, who passed away in November 1995? So I think I'm going to focus on Dick. If someone else wants to focus on
I'm going for Mom Dora.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And Scott, you can do whomever you want. We can double up on one or do both of them, whatever you think.
I'm having trouble connecting. Tinkerbell, would you mind telling me your first name? Only because Tinkerbell is a character, and I think I'm picking up Tinkerbell's energy. would you tell me your first name, if you don't mind? I'm trying to connect to your energy, and it's just a T. Usually, I can pick up on the picture or your first. Okay, okay. Thank you. So she's showing me that she is there with the her mother and her mother's mother, your grandmother and your great grandmother. There's three generations together, and she said that they're all watching over you. And I do see her almost like with the with angels or other light. Um, I don't know if they're angels or if they are. Um, like helper spirits. There's really a lot of joy. Oh, maybe they're animals. Do you have pets over there? Because it looks like helper spirits. I could see like light, loving energy beings, but I couldn't tell if they were angels. Maybe they are animals, but or your pets. But your mom is there with her mom and her mom's mom, and all three generations are helping to guide you, and they're watching over you, and they're they're like conversing and discussing your next move, and they're saying, oh, look, she's doing it, she's doing it. They're all like, they are so thrilled with every step that you make, and the more that you can decide that will that you show love towards yourself and empower yourself, and sort of follow your your goals. This is where they're saying, that they're thrilled of your progress. They're also thrilled that you have this awareness, that you have, like, you're seeking this information and your awareness and your light. And they're saying, see, I knew she's really good at that. See, and they're like, they're just thrilled, you know, discussing back and forth with one another how well you're doing and how smart you are. They just want you to know that they're very proud of you, and you're being guided, and you're very, very, very loved. And they want you to know that you're doing a great job, even though you feel like you're going through some tough times right now, some heavy feelings in your heart. They're saying that you're persevering and you're moving forward, and you're sort of finding the silver lining. And you're doing this on your own, and the strength and the fortitude that you have, this is what they're thrilled about. I don't know if you do have animals or if there's animals on the other side, but you may want to consider a cat or a dog, or even a pet turtle, or a goldfish, somebody to talk to and to take care of. Even plants. I mean, I talk to my plants all the time. So it's important for you to be able to nurture. But they're just really thrilled with your progress. And that's what I got for you, Tinkerbell. Did she say anything about those animals? I couldn't figure out what those things were.
She said 3 dogs have passed.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, that must be those light beings on the other side, because I'm like, are they're not angels, but they felt angelic. So I think it was the dogs. I think it was the pets. Yeah. All right. How about you?
All right. So I actually got that your mom and your friend are both spirit guides for you. And so I got a collective message from both of them for you. So the first one I got is the 5 of Cups, and they just want you to look on the bright side of things and don't worry about the spilt milk, right? Or the spilt water. This is an important card because look here, you've got all these butterflies up here for change coming in for you. And then you've got the rainbow for prosperity. And then you got the sun for vitality and success. So that excites me for you. I think you're going to have really good things coming in, and they're allowing these things to come in through spirit. So
That looks like what I saw there, Scott. That rainbow and those butterflies. That's how her mom and her mom's mom and the dogs. They're all hovering over you like this, and that's what I saw was this light over you, and that's exactly what it looks like on the top. All those butterflies and the rainbow and the bright sun watching over you. Even though that spilt milk may have been that. Remember, I said you felt like a heavy-hearted or a tough time, but you're persevering. That is exactly what I saw. That's amazing. Whew.
yeah. I also got the Knight of Pentacles for you. So this is the knight that moves slowly. So they want you to go slow and steady and don't rush through life. Okay, take your time and enjoy the now. Enjoy the present moment. And then you got the Six of Swords. This is going from one place to another. So these things that have got you down, or have just put you in a bad spot, just know that you can go to a better place. And I think you're headed that way. I think you're on the right track with this. And again, you got the sun back here for vitality and success coming in. But there is a mountain, so it's not all smooth waters. But that's how life is, right? We have to learn from our tests, from our from learning from the things that my words aren't coming out right, but I think you get what I'm saying. Learning from tests. Your oracle card you got intuition. So this is, I believe, them saying that they are here with you and you can connect with them. A deep connection, psychic energy, ebb and flow. So they are with you and you can connect with them in lots of different ways, including your psychic energy. And I believe that you do have psychic energy. So right here, message from the third eye, that goes right along with it. So they are sending you messages through your meditation. Might want to do some third eye chakra work and look for messages coming in from your third eye. And that's what I got for you.
Beautiful. Tinkerbell, when I tuned in, I was once again getting a lot of love, heart chakra lit up, so that Dick was sending it your way. And when you said your name was Jane, it reminded me that you were Dick and Jane together, and people would tease you about that. Oh, it's like Dick and Jane. My late husband's name was Dick, and I'm Dick and Joan. We would get that too, so I understood about that. But he said we were kind of that way, and it was, at least what I was getting, it sounds like it was a cool friendship. We had a good connection, the kind of friend where you can be lighthearted in one moment and then also be there in the difficult times. So going from tears to laughter to and vice versa and all that. So it sounded like you guys were really connected. And he said you have a big heart and we're a very special friend. And even though he's been gone a long time, there's no time on that side. But then he showed me you on a moving sidewalk. And just like Scott was saying, you've been going through challenges in life, and it seems, and he's saying, yeah, but you're on the moving sidewalk. You're getting through, and he's part of that. He's like, you're not going really fast or anything through all these challenges and life obstacles, but he's helping you get through them, making it a little bit easier, to have your suitcase on the moving sidewalk rather than to have to carry it or whatever. So he wants you to know that he's been there helping as much as he can, to help. Sometimes you don't realize your progress. You're making progress, and he's helping ease the way. And when I went to the cards, once again, I got the Archangel of Clarity, Reflect, Rest, and Recharge to kind of just keep the calm. I also got the Raven again, asking you to look for signs and synchronicities. So even though he's been gone a long time, ask him to send you a crow feather or something, whatever you choose, something that would be meaningful. And give him the opportunity to show that he is still around and could it still be there. And then I got the Hermit, and this is number 10, Major Arcana card. So sometimes you can feel like you're in the darkness, but he's one of the people who's going to be light in your way. And our loved ones, they never leave us. It doesn't feel that way sometimes, but they're there, and still, love never dies, and that connection never dies. So he's sending you his very best. It sounds like that was a beautiful friendship. And thank you for that. That was a really fun one to end on, Tinkerbell. But thank you, Jean. Where are you going to be next?
I will be back on Friday, and if I'm looking, yep, I will be back on Friday with Scott. It's going to be Scott's birthday on Friday. It's Halloween, and I have a 2 p.m. We're doing an early rendition of the party. I'm sure Scott's going to be partying all throughout the evening, and then on Saturday I have my next psychic fair. So that'll be it for me.
And Scott, how about you? When are you available next, or when are you up next?
I will probably be back tonight. Probably, I'm not sure what time yet, because I'm just going to take a nap and do it when I wake up, which is what I usually do. So, yeah, but anyone that is on my channel, please make sure you subscribe to Jean. And I know Jackie said something about Joan just needs a few more to get to a certain number. She needs 3 more subscribers to get to 670. So if you're on my channel, please hop over to Joan's and give her some subscribers as well. If you'll do that for me, I would appreciate it.
That's really, really kind. And I just want to thank you both so much. These 2 people, and I'm sure you probably are already subscribed to Scott and Sunpsychic Jean, but they're just really quality people, as well as being amazing readers. And I want to thank everybody who came, especially, well, thank you for that, Jackie, and all the moderators and everybody who came. We just love you so much. So have a great, great rest of the day. Bye now.
Bye-bye. Oh, she left. She'll be back.
And we're still live.
Oh. I think she hit that. Let me see. I don't think I can. So thank you, everybody. Here she comes.
There.
All right. We're still live. We're still live, Joan.
Okay.
Yep. I almost did that. Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye again. Bye.